Hello, everyone. My name is Omar Elizondo, and today I am going to talk about the individual choice project I selected to create for this assignment. For this assignment, I created a 6 weeks lesson which ties world geography with the sport of soccer. This introductory unit introduces students to the fields of human geography, roles of world governments linked with the inner workings of globalization, and its connection to world football, soccer via the World Cup. The FIFA World Cup, sometimes called the Football World Cup or the Soccer World Cup, but usually referred to simply as the World Cup, is an international football soccer competition contested by the men's national football teams of the member nations of FIFA, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, the sport's global governing body. The championship has been awarded every 4 years since the tournament's inception of 1930, with the exception of years 1942 and 1946 due to the outbreak of World War II. The tournament's final phase, often called the World Cup Finals, is the most widely viewed sporting event in the world, with an estimated of 1.1 billion people watching the 2002 tournament final between Germany and Brazil. The current format of the finals involves 32 national teams competing at venues within the host nation or nations over a period of about a month. To determine the participating teams, qualifying rounds take place over the 3 years preceding the finals. What I envisioned for this project was to create a 6 weeks lesson unit to share with my social studies department, which combines traditional instructional practices to teach social studies content with technology and digital resources. While lectures and lessons can be informative when delivered with passion and good materials, many traditional instructional practices are methodical and ineffective. The key to any engaging lesson is to connect course objectives to interactive and meaningful real-world experiences. For this project, each pupil was tasked to select one of the 47 Asian nations, which would have been eligible to bid for the 2022 World Cup. For example, some of these member nations would have included Iraq, Iran, Kuwait, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, China, Japan, Vietnam, the Philippines, and other Asian nations. In 2022, the Qatar Football Association will be the host for the next World Cup. For this assignment, students were going to follow the sample bid provided by Germany and South Africa, and their goal was to create their own proposal to win a bid to be the host for the World Cup finals. In conclusion of this unit, each group will give a 10-minute presentation on their country's bid to be potential hosts for a potential FIFA World Cup. What we know, soccer is unique that it crosses all geographic, ethnic, and religious boundaries. Soccer plays a role in the international development by funding global education, affecting positive change, and producing renewable energy. Human geography emphasizes geography as a field of inquiry and introduces students to the concept of spatial organization. Also introduced in this unit are the geographic concepts that are emphasized throughout the course, including location, space, place, scale of analysis, patterns, regionalization, and globalization. These concepts are basic to understanding spatial interaction and spatial behavior, as well as the subsequent units of this course. Therefore, AP Human Geography students will learn how to interpret maps and spatial data, apply mathematical formulas, and interpret models by analyzing and preparing a mock bid for hosting the World Cup to better understand the world from a spatial perspective. Students will use digital resources as a vehicle for dialogue to present their country's respected bids. Students will learn how to use digital tools such as ToonDune, which you will see an example here, provided as a example for students to create their own mascots when they are now using images to now market their country for a World Cup bid. In addition to what I am using right now is Screencast-O-Matic, where the students now will present their video presentations either using this video or this means, or they can also use another type of digital resource known as VoiceThread. It's becoming more apparent that teachers will need to do more than just embrace new technologies. They will need to embrace the epistemological foundations of digital literacy. There are connected, networked ways of knowing that will dominate the digital future. The way students learn today is the way that they will learn tomorrow. The promise of digital learning lies in the premise that technology provides an efficient and effective tool with which to replace a points-based intrinsic motivation system with a contextualized hands-on learning experience. Our journey is ongoing as we strive to achieve our educational commitment to excellence by rebranding ourselves as an educational system based on experiential learning and building a community of intellectual and active global citizens. Students today learn through the process of digital resources, and by doing so, pupils can understand a new concept or idea, take on multiple perspectives, or experiment with different options or variables. There are countless proficiencies students can acquire via technology usage, such as critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and good sportsmanship. Technology is imperative to not only achieving success in the workplace, but also to becoming an informed and active global citizen. Improving digital literacy will facilitate and shape a student's use of technology and how they process information in all contents. As educators train their pupils to becoming more responsible digital citizens, their goal is to develop a child's technology skills and research abilities to become successful in 21st century learning classrooms. Now, before I conclude this video, I just want to show you real fast what are some of the objectives and also some of the content that students are going to be working on in this sample unit. The good thing is this is something that my world geography team and I have discussed, and as we come back for the next school year, this is something that we are going to introduce to the students as a welcome back project to kind of get their feet wet, especially as they matriculate in an AP Human Geography course. So as you see here will be the different objectives, the different types of terminology, and just the different types of activities that students are going to now embed themselves in throughout this 6 weeks unit. In addition to that, you will also see the different types of supplemental readings and different types of online sources students will be able to now use as they are now putting together their projects. At this time, I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video. I hope that this has been a useful and entertaining journey connecting social studies to the World Cup of Soccer. Just like to say thank you again. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.